You got Queen of Missoula going in the Doubledogdare. Why'd you pick that spot for her?
Well, I mean, they're just not. There was no allowance race for her on the dirt, so we entered her back on Sunday for an allowance race on the grass, but we'll only run there if it looks like the weather. There's a chance that it would come off and we get to run on the dirt. So there was, she probably wants to go a little further than a mile and a 16th, but she did win here, in a maiden 100 going a mile and a 16th, which isn't really the same as the kind of race she's in. But we're hunting for black type with her, so and she's kind of been a victim of her own success. She kind of went through her conditions so quick that we're just now she's going to have to be pointing for stakes.
What's impressed you about how she's come to this good form?
I think just her the way she moves. She's a big, long striding filly, and she just gobbles up ground, and she runs. I think she can run all day. I mean, kind of in our back of her mind, the Delaware handicap would kind of be the goal for her because it's a mile and 3/16. So those are the type of races we'll be looking for the future. But we just needed a race to kind of get us to the next spot, and this is at home. So even though it's only a mile and 16th, we're going to give it a shot.
How's she training?
Training great. Yeah, she's training great. Big framed filly, and she started to fill out now as a 4-year-old. The frame's always been there, but she just maybe was lacking a little bit of muscle. But now she's putting it on. I mean, she's a tall girl. She's probably 16'3".
Machado named to rider, and you use him a lot. What do you like about the way he rides a horse?
I mean, for one, he comes and works a lot of horses in the morning, so he knows the horses. So I think that's an advantage. And I think he's gotten to the point where he was a very good come from behind rider, but now the horses are breaking better for him, so he can be on the lead, he can come from behind, he rides the grass good. So he's just a very, versatile, good rider. I mean, young up and coming guy.
Like to have a relationship where you can kind of see a guy day in and day out and kind of build a rapport.
Absolutely, especially for a smaller to medium-sized barn. For the bigger barns, it's obviously a lot easier to tie a jockey down and a top guy. But with the smaller barn, you probably got to find like an up and coming guy. Like a guy on the way up, like kind of what we've done with Luan.